Good morning, Guardians! The Hijabi Gamer here, and it is Tuesday, which means it's time for another Original Destiny reset video, because Tuesday, Original Destiny resets earlier than Destiny 2. It resets 5 a.m. my time, and yes, I do have the bosses for Challenge of the Elders. I did not get to finish soloing it because I have to get to work, but I can give you all 3 bosses. I do know it's the start of a new season in Destiny 2. Someone did ask me if I could live stream it. It depends on when I get home from work. I'm not really looking forward to it, but putting aside Destiny 2, Destiny 1, still my favorite. Always going to be my favorite. I love Original Destiny, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't played Original Destiny, pick it up. There's a ton of content. It's a great game. And the game resets. So anybody who asks, it does have the weekly reset. So all of this stuff I'm giving you right now, it changes every week. Now, we start off with Crucible, which is Mayhem Clash. Enjoy yourselves, Guardians. Embrace the chaos. Greatly increased ability recharge rates. Faster special and heavy ammo spawns. No respawn delay. Scoring values multiplied by 10. Basically, it's insanity and chaos. Your super is like always coming up. Heavy ammo, special ammo. It's just chaos. I like Mayhem Clash. I don't take it seriously. Unless you have a bounty. Then it's like, yeah, I want to get these bounties done with. I hear mixed things about Crucible. I always pin the best comment that mentions something important to help other people. So if you know something about Original Destiny, put it in the comments. If I feel it will help other Guardians, I will make sure to pin it. I don't pin my own comments only. I often pin other people's comments as well. If you do 1 round of Crucible, you'll get a Treasure of Ages box and legendary marks. And it doesn't have to be 6v6. I know someone told me about another form of Crucible that they will let it go through, like with 5v5. And I think I've even seen as low as 4v4, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Next, you have the weekly story playlist, which is the best way to farm legendary marks. I've said this multiple times. Make sure you do not have 200. I find the best way to use legendary marks, other than picking up like weapons and stuff, is buying planetary materials, which you can then trade in for upgrades in your faction. It depends on your faction. It changes weekly. So let's say you're new monarchy, check first before picking up planetary materials to increase, because it changes. It's the best way to farm legendary marks. You can do it up to 5 times. Each time you can get over 20 or more legendary marks. So you can actually get over 100 legendary marks a week. Sometimes you can get up to 35 legendary marks a mission, because it's a carryover from when it was the daily story mission. You might by chance hit the daily story mission and get an extra 15. I've had that happen where I'll suddenly, instead of getting 20 legendary marks, get 35. Dark Champions is my least favorite, because it's really not a campaign per se. It's just bosses. So when you fight the crystal with the soul of Crota, you fight the echo of Oryx. It's basically just Dark Champions. So you're basically fighting bosses, more or less. I prefer when it's story. I mean, technically their story missions is just the bosses. The modifiers are heroic. You're always going to have heroic. That means enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. You're going to have brawler. Guardian melee damage is greatly increased, which, by the way, for the golden gun hunter, that includes your throwing knife. Your throwing knife is considered a melee kill. Even though it is a range kill, it is a melee kill. So brawler melee damage is greatly increased will include your throwing knife, which I am constantly recommending this. This is the best setting. Knife juggler precision kills with throwing knife immediately resets its cooldown. And remember back in Destiny when you had to unlock all of your tree, back when we had to unlock your subclasses? Yeah. But that's the best one to have. So I highly recommend it, because you could basically get throwing knife kill after throwing knife kill. So brawler and light switch. Minions of the darkness deal much more melee damage. I think there was something similar to this in Destiny 2 when the Rasputin DLC came out, because I remember them saying, I remember doing the Zol strike and melee just basically killed you, and then they said that they had nerfed it because it was just doing way too much damage. Anyway, I still like story missions. If you don't know, you also can just randomly pick missions from the map, and many of them have multiple difficulty levels. So that's one of the things I really like about Destiny, original Destiny, the fact that the entire story is open to you on the map. I wish they would do this in Destiny 2, because I mean, it's just, you could pick, if you like, for example, one of my favorite missions are the ones in the Ishtar Sake, in the library, the Ishtar Collective. I love those missions. So I love the fact that you can go back. Anyway, that aside, that's the weekly story playlist. Best way to farm legendary marks is this. Anyway, then you have the Siva Crisis Heroic. I've been matched. I'm surprised. I didn't expect to be matched, but every single time I've tried to do a strike, I was hoping I would be able to do it solo, but I would be matched with people, and 2 people, so it would be a fire team of 3. You have Heroic. You're always going to have Heroic. It's called the Siva Crisis Heroic. Then you have Solar Burn. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased, which I like because in the original Destiny, I tend to favor the Gunslinger, whereas in Destiny 2, Arcstrider, though I did mess around more with the other classes in original Destiny. Then you have Berserk. Minions of the Darkness won't flinch even after massive damage, which I'm telling you, with the Cabal, it is a pain in the rear. Keep in mind, this is original Destiny, when the Cabal had real shields. Yeah, I'm still calling you out, Gaul. Your mighty Red Legion has sucky shields. Even the goddamn Grineer in Warframe have better shields than your mighty Red Legion, where you can literally shoot through their shields. You suck, Gaul. You suck. And your minions suck as well, because in original Destiny, you are not shooting through those shields. And Berserk means they don't flinch. So the strategy to go against the Cabal in original Destiny were, yeah, those minions of non-Red Legionists have better shields, is to shoot them in the foot or the shoulder. You see a part of them that is exposed from behind their shield, so they flinch, and then you shoot them in the head. So Berserk makes it a lot more difficult dealing with the Cabal, because they had real shields in original Destiny. Just the stupidity of it pisses me off, where it's like, ooh, the mighty Red Legion with their mighty shields that you can shoot through. Whereas you have the Grineer, most of whom have an IQ of 1 digit. Single-digit IQs, okay? The Grineer, who aren't exactly the most intelligent in Warframe, have better shields than Dominus Gaul's mighty Red Legion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling you out. Gaul, you suck. Captain Vor has better troops than you. Just no words. No words for that. Brawler. Guardian melee damage is greatly increased. So on the one hand, you don't have Berserk, but you do have Brawler. I mean, you don't have flinching, but you have, and again, Guardian throwing knife. Again, just make sure you don't have 200 legendary marks, so you will not get them. Like right now, I have 195. If I were to do a heroic story mission right now, I will only get 5 legendary marks. Next, you have challenge the Weekly Nightfall. So the Weekly Nightfall is one that I will admit, I'm never going to lie about my abilities. I have never soloed this. It is the one with Rasputin. It is on Earth. It is not the Devil's Lair. It is Fallen Saber. And I have gotten stuck at that moment when the, oh god, what is it called? When the drone, the satellite, the Warsat drops and you are facing a bajillion Fallen. Not fun. Not fun. I've gotten stuck at that. Then, at the time when I was trying to solo it, it was Solar Burn and Primary Weapon Burn. And this guy I know who's like 65, who plays Destiny phenomenal, joined my fire team, and we burned right through it. Guy was amazing. Amazing Destiny player. He's like, you know, I'm like 65. I'm like, you're still brilliant Destiny player. So I'll admit I have never soloed this. One of these days I'm going to do it and solo it. But it is the one where you have the Warsat and you have to defend, then you go through Rasputin's bunker, and at one point Ghost comments about how there's so few ballet fans left. Where it's like, Ghost, you like ballet? Okay. To each their own. So it's Fallen Saber, which wouldn't be surprised if, oh wait, they did bring it back to Destiny 2 without. So, one thing to keep in mind with the Nightfall strikes, the Nightfall strike is to not forget to pick up the bounty from Zavala. Zavala has 3 weekly bounties you need to pick up. It's these here. They look slightly different. It includes the Sunrise Bounty, which could potentially get you the sniper rifle, but you need to pick it up from Zavala, and it is a weekly bounty. So once you do it, you can do it multiple times on different characters, but yeah, it's also been lousy. Yeah. Anyway, next you have. First off, let me get the raid, just in case I get booted. The raid is Golgoroth Challenge, Oryx Challenge, and War Priest Challenge. That means it's King's Fall. I have never finished King's Fall. I need to finish King's Fall. We actually had a fire team go all the way up to Oryx. We spent hours and hours, and we were at Oryx. We were literally at Oryx. And then they're like, yeah, I had enough. What? We're at Oryx. We're at the end. Yeah. But I don't leave a fire team, so I was the last one to leave. Anyway, Challenge of the Elders. Challenge of the Elders, we have Brawler, which is guardian melee damage is greatly increased. Again, Hunter, Knife Throw, Knife Juggler, best thing to use. I was using it. Enemy first troops, enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements, and precision kill bonus. So you have the melee damage is increased and the precision kill bonus, which I have said this multiple times. When you're playing a hunter, your throwing knife counts as a melee kill, and if it is a precision kill, it is a precision kill as well. So you will get the points for a melee kill. You will get basically twice as many. You will get the points for the melee kill, and you will get the precision kill bonus, which is why I burned through it, and would have, if it weren't for time, I would have easily been able to get the points necessary, because just the throwing knife will burn through it. Piece of cake. Knife Juggler, brilliant. Anyway, the bosses for Challenge of the Elders are the Taken Vex, which is a piece of cake, easy peasy. Sniper rifle helps because you can shoot at it, and you get bonus points if you do a precision kill on the boss, which is awesome because the boss you already get a ton of points. Taken Vex, piece of cake. Just watch out for that attack that's like fish, that funky attack. You know, the one with the Taken Vex. Second boss is a pain in the rear. Kexus the Betrayed. This is the Taken Fallen. This guy, twice I had my golden gun up, because you see he drains your light, so I immediately grabbed, and I could not find him. He hides on the map. What is it with the fallen bosses in Challenge of the Elders being freaking chickens? They're like constantly hiding from you. The pilot servant of the Warwrecked Fallen Catch, constantly hiding. Kexus the Betrayed. The worst part about Kexus the Betrayed, and the trick I finally figured out that nobody told me, was shoot the Vandals from a distance. The ones that form the bubble, the closer you are, there's still a goddamn pain in the rear. You're dealing with a ton of Taken Vandals. These are the guys that form the bubble, and it's worse. It is worse than the Corpus shield drones, where you have like 5 different shield drones, and you shoot one shield drone, which I haven't killed Corpus in a while, I'll admit it. I've been focusing on Greenier. But you shoot one shield drone, and you still got like 4 of them. So they're like just intertwined, and you can't tell which shield drone is shielding what. It's worse than that. Or you will be ready to shoot the boss with your rocket launcher, and all of a sudden you shoot the rocket, and the bubble pops up, and they protect the boss. So it's Taken Fallen. Kexus the Betrayed, and he does that whole drain your light thing, and he spams that attack that blinds you. Yeah. But precision kill bonus is my thing. And finally, my favorite, my buddy, Val Araun, aka Cabal. Cabal strategist Val Araun. This is the guy with the 3 scions, that each one of them has a different element, and you don't know what the order is going to be, so you can have your golden, you have to constantly switch to figure it out. Just, you have to kill the 3 scions. The best strategy I have found that I have read is kill the 3 scions and then focus on the boss. What I do when I face Val Araun is I get rid of all the reinforcements, and I focus on the scions, because the reinforcements come based on the amount of damage you do on the boss. So I do, so basically whenever you kill one of the scions, the boss becomes vulnerable for a few seconds for attack. You can attack him, but then that means more reinforcements will come in. So what I do is I take down the scion wait a few seconds, take down the second scion, wait a few seconds, take out the third scion. Since it's 3 times the amount of damage, plus it's precision kill bonus, and you get the melee kill points, I'm not too concerned about, even with the taking away the points, I'm not too concerned, at least in my case, that I won't get enough points. You need to get 30,000 to get the gun as a reward from Varix. After you deal with all 3 of the scions, you don't have to worry about them because you know how it is. One of them is vulnerable, the 2 others are just constantly spamming their attacks at you, but you can't do anything to them. So once you get rid of all 3 scions, then you can deal with the reinforcements, the boss. It's a normal boss battle. It's just that one part. This is one of the things I don't like about Challenge of the Elders. The difficulty is just all over the map. So you have stuff like the Vex, which are easy bosses. Though at one point I'll admit they weren't easy for me. Now they're a piece of cake. But the Vex are ridiculously easy. Then you have on the other end the Cabal, who are like ridiculously hard. On the other hand, though, if you think about it, it makes actually more sense because different enemies have different difficulty levels. And then you have the Fallen, or a bunch of chickens. At least it's not Berserk. Berserk with Cabal, like I said, at least in Destiny 1. Destiny 2, Berserk with Cabal, yeah, again, Gaul, the Grineer have better shields than you. I mean, I would just like to go up to the nightmare of Gaul and be like, you suck. You suck. Your Red Legion, your mighty Red Legion, have garbage shields. You suck. Anyway, this is your reset for original Destiny. I might live stream Destiny 2 today. I'm not sure, honestly. My interest, I don't know. I love Destiny 2, but at the same time, it's like the Night Mist story. I'm going to make a whole video about it, how I'm disappointed with what's going on with Destiny 2. And how, on the one hand, I love the game, but on the other hand, it's like, you want me to do the same thing 500 times. You're turning into Warframe, but you're taking the worst aspects of Warframe. And at least with Warframe, you know what you're grinding towards. So when I do Till Rigor 50 times, I know it's because I'm getting the pieces, and I need like 12, I think it's like 12 pieces for Equinox. Honestly, I have Equinox Prime, so I haven't really been focusing on Till Rigor to get Equinox, but I need to get Equinox so I can feed it to the Hellmouth, whatever, yada yada. That aside, and it doesn't take 50 times to get the pieces for Equinox. But I'm just saying, I feel like Destiny 2 is taking some of the worst aspects of Warframe, and Warframe is taking the better aspects of Destiny 2, because the story's improving. Now, it isn't great. We went through all the VSO mistakes in VSO section, but anyway, I'll make a separate video about this. It's getting late. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with other Destiny people. I hope the audio is good, because I gotta get out of here.